In front of me, I have two unicorn machine guns that would be some of the most desirable pieces for any military collector. These are both going to be offered in our August premiere auction. This early Colt manufactured AR-15 is marked on the side of the receiver Armalite AR-15, lending to the idea that that phrase truly means Armalite 15. This is serial number 594 Colt manufactured gun. One little tidbit to tell you viewers out there who don't know, some of you do, there's plenty of educated AR-15 collectors. Now when I say AR-15, this is a full auto AR-15 in front of me, actually marked AR-15 but full auto. Most of you know the M16, which was adopted for the military as the M16, which is what we associate with the full auto variation. But this is early enough to the point where they were still calling them AR-15s. Back to my point here, serial 594 Colt started production at gun number 100 because they did not know how many guns were already manufactured at Armalite before they got the rights to start manufacturing it. So when Colt started production, they started at 100, this is 594, this is the 494th production Colt AR-15, full auto. There is a very slim amount of these early production Colt AR-15 machine guns left on the market today. There's a very slim amount of these surviving in general. Most of these were issued and used. This one in front of me maybe saw a little bit of use, but it's in very good condition. I mean, when I say very good, I mean excellent condition. So this early unicorn of a Model 01 Colt AR-15 machine gun has these early features with this triangular shaped charging handle. It has the early chrome bolt. It has a chrome bore, the duckbill flash hider up front. It has the slab-sided receiver. This is just things you don't typically see on a Colt machine gun. There's not many of these around, especially not many in this good of condition. What a spectacular piece in front of me. This is one of Eugene Stoner's children. He invented this rifle. Actually, it started as the AR-10 and then got scaled down with his team of engineers at Armalite into what we're looking at here. This is what it was adopted as. At the front of the table here, also another real kind of a rarity to see, an Armalite manufactured AR-18. Now, you'll see AR-180s, which are the semi-automatic version, come up for sale quite a bit, and they're Armalite guns. They're Armalite licensed. A lot of those are made in England at Sterling or Howa in Japan, or there's some that are still made in Costa Mesa, like you see here. But this is a full auto AR-18 Armalite manufactured example. So the AR-18 is an interesting platform. It actually is a gun that a lot of later designs took cues from. It's a real important evolutionary piece in terms of military firearms. After Eugene Stoner and Armalite sold the rights to Colt to manufacture the AR-15 using his direct impingement gas system, they were no longer able to make guns using said gas system. So they had to go back to the drawing boards and decided to make an alternative. And they really did take some forward steps with this gun. This AR-18 uses a stamped sheet metal receiver. It's a lot easier to manufacture, but the way they got around what Colt was doing over here with his old patent is they made it a short stroke gas piston system. The way that this gun's set up, it actually has one advantage when compared to the AR-15 in that there's no buffer tube in the buttstock. So the AR-18 has this special feature in which I can use my thumbs and pop the buttstock over and fold it up. So it has this folding buttstock. It's a lot more compact. These guns were used by the Irish in some of their bloody conflicts, as many of you know. They didn't actually receive much success in gaining interest for sale when compared with the AR-15, which is kind of surprising, but they paved the way to quite a few more military machine gun systems later in the way that they're manufactured with this lightweight sheet metal. This example in front of me is just spectacular, so as this AR-15 is too. These are just some unicorn machine guns that you're not going to get a chance to bid on unless you show up to our August premiere sale.